that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To the air again, Newton. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted by the Giants.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, New York.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. John Simon in on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Jonathan Jones.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
again, it's Lewis.
39-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again here with Gallman. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 34. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, New York.
Here's Gallman. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Wayne Gallman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so a good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So that one will be accepted. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Operating from the gun. Newton. That's complete right side to Asiasi. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Newton. And that one complete to Keenum, the tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
First down.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 14. And the Giants.
Now Gallman.
First down.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd.
Back now in Foxborough.
Giants 18.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brings up
on 3rd down. It's Morris. And bulldozing through multiple tackles. And he will have a Giants 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st down, Giants.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, New York.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Devin McCourty on the tackle.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Gallman. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
brings up a third down.
And throwing on third down, Newton. And that's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. On the ground, it's Gallman again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, New York.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. Personally, I'd rather see them kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now White lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
Newton's pass complete.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out.
Gallman, the ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Still going, weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Set to kick off. And
this is secured by the Patriots.
The onside kick
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.